Seagram, one of the early leaders, as they jump off at the first time of asking. Seagram, John D, the Antartex on the near side, Stay on Tracks in between them. Kildimo is there. Cool Grounds at the back of the field as they run towards the second fence. The Antartex on the inside of John D. Interim Lib going up to join them as well. And they're all over that, but Seagram jumped it rather indifferently, and he's lost his good early place, and now they're going to the first open ditch. The Antartex on the inside of Interim Lib. These are the two leaders from Kildimo, John D, Stay on Tracks, and Seagram's not liking it at all. He stopped and had a very long look at that, and he's dropped back last, and only just ahead of him is 4 Trix as they jump the fourth. Interim Lib, a flying leap, lands in front of the Antartex on the inside, then Kildimo is third, then comes Stay on Tracks and John D, then Cool Ground and City Entertainer, 4 Trix, and a long way last is Seagram as they cross the Melling Road, and we join Peter O'Sullivan.
47-year-old John Bradman on Interim Lib, the leader, as they round this turn and make their way towards the 5th fence. Interim Lib, the Antartex towards the right, towards the left comes Kildimo, John D just in behind them with Stay on Tracks, and then Cool Ground. The Antartex, the grey now, from Interim Lib. Richard Dunwoody on the Antartex comes to this one. Number 5 lands in the lead from Interim Lib. Then Kildimo, who's jumping well in behind him. Coming down to the 6th now, and the Antartex towards the inside of the fence from Interim Lib and Kildimo. Just in behind them, Stay on Tracks. Seagram is the back marker at the moment, and now they're coming down to the chair, number 7, one of the most daunting obstacles on the course. It's the Antartex over on the far side, Kildimo on the near side, Interim Lib between horses. Just in behind them comes Stay on Tracks, and then Cool Ground on the far side. Then City Entertainer and Seagram a faller. Seagram's unseated his rider at the chair. They come down to the water, the leaders now, with Kildimo coming to join the Antartex. The Antartex on the far side. Kildimo doesn't jump it too well in second. Then in third is Interim Lib. 4 is Cool Ground on the inside of Stay on Tracks. Then City Entertainer and 4 Trix, and John D is the back marker as they go out into the country with the Antartex, the leader from Kildimo, Interim Lib, Stay on Tracks and Cool Ground. A little gap there to City Entertainer, and as they run down across the Melling Road and race down to Becher's Brook, which will be number 14, we rejoin John Hanmer.
And they're crossing the Melling Road now, and the Antartex, the grey, Kildimo racing rather wider, Interim Lib close up on the inside, Adrian Maguire right on the extreme inside on Cool Ground as they jump the 9th fence. The Antartex over first. John D tail right off, just jumping it now, and coming down to the 10th fence, which would be the 2nd fence in the Grand National, and the Antartex from Kildimo, Interim Lib, Cool Ground, Stay on Tracks, 4 Trix, City Entertainer, and tail right off is John D, who just clambered over that, and coming to the next open ditch, fence number 11, and the Antartex led over it, and over in the centre of the course is Kildimo. John D has called it a day, and coming to the 12th, it's the Antartex, Kildimo, Interim Lib, Stay on Tracks and Cool Ground. They're closely bunched, and a very bad mistake, but a brilliant recovery by City Entertainer as they go to the 13th fence, the one before Becher's, and the Antartex and Kildimo and Interim Lib, and Cool Ground has fallen. Cool Ground fell. He's up on his feet quickly. Adrian Maguire just sitting up. And City Entertainer continues, but a long way last, and Adrian Maguire looks absolutely disgusted as they come to Becher's Brook, and Kildimo on the outside, the Antartex, Interim Lib and Stay on Tracks, and they're well clear of 4 Trix who didn't jump it well, and City Entertainer's been pulled up as they go to the 15th. And there at the Antartex led from Kildimo, then Interim Lib and Stay on Tracks, and these 4 closely bunched as they run to the canal turn. The Antartex and Richard Dunwoody just in the lead. From Interim Lib, who got through on the inside, then Kildimo and Stay on Tracks, and these four still closely grouped, and they're clear of 4 Trix as they jump Valentine's. They've completed a circuit, and the Antartex shows in front of Kildimo, Stay on Tracks, and Interim Lib, and they're still very tightly grouped as they go to the 5th from home. Had a good jump there by Kildimo, landed in the lead from the Antartex. Interim Lib and Stay on Tracks just a few lengths behind now. 4 Trix trying to get into it as they go to the last ditch, 4 from home. Kildimo, another good jump, increases his lead from the Antartex. Then Stay on Tracks under pressure. Interim Lib struggling to stay with them. 4 Trix some way behind as they jump the 3rd last, and Kildimo over clear. Kildimo from the Antartex, Stay on Tracks. Interim Lib, 4 Trix trying desperately to get on terms, but as they go across the Melling Road with 2 to jump, it's Kildimo from the Antartex, Stay on Tracks, Interim Lib and 4 Trix, and over to Peter O'Sullivan.
Yes, it's Kildimo, whose half-brother has won already this afternoon. Almost a forgotten horse, this Kildimo, but he's in the lead in the Crowther Holmes Becher chase as they round the home turn with 2 fences left to jump. Racing towards fence number 21. Kildimo in the lead from the Antartex. Lorcan Wyer from Richard Dunwoody. Then comes Chris Grant on Stay on Tracks. The Antartex is coming back to challenge Kildimo as they come down to the 2nd last. At the 2nd last, and Kildimo lands in the lead from the Antartex on the far side. Then comes Stay on Tracks back in 3rd. It's Kildimo under Lorcan Wyer from the Antartex under Richard Dunwoody as they come to the final fence in the Becher. Kildimo lands in the lead by 2 lengths from the Antarctic. Stay on Track jumps in 3rd, and 4 Trix 4. They're racing towards the elbow now where so many Grand National hopes have found it. It's a long way to go to the line from here, but Kildimo has a clear advantage over the Antarctic with Stay on Tracks next, and then 4 Trix racing inside the final furlong, and Kildimo under Lorcan Wyer, trained by Sue Smith, is going to win the Crowther Holmes Becher chase as they come up to the line. Kildimo wins it, a storming finish by 4 Trix, carries him into 2nd place. The Antarctic just holds on to 3rd ahead of Stay on Tracks, with last the gallant Interim Lib, who gave John Bradman such a fantastic ride on his 47th birthday. But Lorcan Wyer can't believe it. He's come back, the forgotten horse, the winner of the Crowther Holmes Becher chase, Kildimo, owned by Lady Harris, a 9-to-1 chance, trained by Sue Smith, the wife, of course, of Harvey Smith, and ridden by Lorcan Wyer. 2nd was number 6, 4 Trix, owned by Mrs. Stuart Catherwood, who owned that fine little horse, of course, Little Bay, trained by Gordon Richards and ridden by Derek Byrne. And 3rd, number 8.